Welcome back to the Finsiders here on a Thursday evening. A busy 5 o'clock hour here on the program. As coming up later this hour, we're going to talk to Byron Maxwell. Right now, we're going to talk to a new linebacker from the Miami Dolphins, brought down from Philadelphia in a trade. Kiko Alonso joins us right now. Kiko, thanks for joining us and welcome to Miami as a new member of the Dolphins.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, how does it feel to be a Miami Dolphin? Well, what's your expectation level and what's the excitement level like right now?
My excitement level is through the roof. I can't even, it's kind of hard to put into words how excited I am, and, I just looking forward to a great year.
How did you first find out or maybe get wind of the fact that you may be traded to Miami?
I was just first called by the GM of Philly, and then Miami contacted me short after that.
And as you take a look, I know it's been, I'm sure, a whirlwind last few days changing to another team, but how do you envision yourself fitting into this defense?
I envision myself probably playing Mike linebacker. I'm just looking forward to getting down there as soon as possible and getting started.
Yeah, and I know that it's been quite a process for you, but what are your impressions, I guess, early on of new defensive coordinator Vance Joseph?
I got a chance to meet him yesterday and most of the staff, and, seems like a great guy, looking forward to working with him and the rest of the staff.
Kiko Alonso, new linebacker for the Miami Dolphins, joining us here on the Finsiders. And Kiko, I'm curious because this has been brought up when we're talking about you, but I know you're coming off the bad ACL injury a couple seasons ago, and we've been making the argument on the show that most guys are better 2 years removed from that. How do you feel physically, and would you agree that you're looking forward to a 2016 health-wise where you feel really good?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Definitely, I'm feeling as good as I've felt since the surgery, and definitely looking forward to this coming year.
Kiko, I know that oftentimes the fans and the media often look at what you're doing from a football standpoint, but from a personal standpoint, when you had to uproot yourself from Buffalo to Philadelphia last offseason, now coming to South Florida, has it been strange to be traded in consecutive off seasons from that standpoint?
A little bit, but in both cases, it definitely came as a surprise. But I don't think I can ever be surprised again after these last two off seasons.
That's for sure. I can imagine that. But going back to your first two seasons in Buffalo, you are familiar with the AFC East. Is that going to be interesting for you now to put on a Miami Dolphins uniform?
Yeah, definitely.
What are your memories of? Excuse me, sorry. What are your memories of facing the Dolphins in the past?
Well, one thing that stands out, I think, that stands out to a lot of people is the humidity in Miami. But that's something I look forward to getting used to and using to my advantage.
You mentioned Vance Joseph. I asked you about him earlier. You said the rest of the coaching staff. I'm also curious your impressions of Adam Gase at 37 years old, the youngest head coach in the NFL. I know he's got a lot of energy when we've been around him. What were your impressions?
Well, I spent most of the time with the D coordinator and linebacker coach, but I've heard a lot of good things about him from friends of mine that have played under him, like with the Bears, and just looking forward to getting to know him and playing for him.
Kiko Alonso, new linebacker from the Miami Dolphins, joining us here on the Finsiders. And Kiko, in addition to yourself, Byron Maxwell is coming down, who you played with last year in Philadelphia. What can you tell us about him as a player as he's going to join the Dolphins secondary?
Guy's a great player. He can do it all, play all the coverages. And, he's really competitive. He's exactly what you're looking for in a cornerback. And, he's also a great teammate.
In addition to the two of you coming to Miami, as you know, Mario Williams has signed with the Dolphins as well, a former teammate of yours in Buffalo. Tell us what it's like to play with Mario Williams as you guys will be reunited now in Miami.
Well, that guy's been a monster for a lot of years, and he's everything as advertised. He's just a wrecking crew out there, and he can really get after the quarterback, and everyone knows how important that is in this league.
Kiko, you talked about playing the Mike linebacker position. How much easier do you envision your job being when you've got guys like Mario Williams at Cam Wake and more specifically Ndamukong Suh on that defensive line in front of you?
Well, like you said, that definitely makes the job a lot easier for the linebackers. It's hard to not mention them, when a linebacker is doing well, because usually in the case when a linebacker is doing well, it's usually has to do with that D line in front of them.
Hey, Kiko, just looking at your background a little bit, I know your father is Cuban, your mother is Colombian. I know you speak Spanish fluently. There's, a huge amount of diversity down here in South Florida. Are you excited as you transition down here to be a part of the culture?
Yeah, very excited. I love the food, all that stuff. I grew up eating all that kind of food, so it's gonna be nice to go eat that food and be able to get to know the people and the fans and the culture.
For sure. Are your parents, is the family excited about you coming down to Miami?
Yeah, very excited. I have a little bit of family in Miami, like some second cousins, third cousins, but I got a lot of family in Puerto Rico, Colombia, which is a lot closer to Miami than Philadelphia and Buffalo. So that'll be nice.
That's for sure. Do you have a favorite dish that you're looking forward to having once you get down here and settle in Miami?
Oh, there's so many. I'd have to say, even though there's so many that I really love, my dish would just have to be, your traditional rice, beans, some plantains, either some chicken or some pork or something. But there's all kinds of stuff that I eat. I mean, that's what I grew up eating, so that's probably why I have to go with that.
All right. You're making me hungry, Kiko. Kiko Alonso, new linebacker from the Miami Dolphins, joining us here on the Finsiders. And I want to wrap it up with this, Kiko. We reach out to the fans on our show every day, and this is a great forum for you to kind of introduce yourself to them as a new member of the team. Any message that you want to give to the fans as you come down to Miami?
Looking forward to a great year, and give everything I got and try to help this team reach our goals.
Well, Kiko, welcome to the Miami Dolphins. We appreciate you taking the time and look forward to seeing you when you get down here, all right?
Thank you.